I thought James was my brother. From childhood until now, we shared everything, secrets, dreams, and even our families. People envied our friendship and said it was rare to find a bond so loyal and genuine. We laughed together, made plans for the future, and supported each other through every life milestone. Nothing felt stronger than what we had. I believed he would be the last person in this world to ever hurt me. I didn't know that trust becomes dangerous when given to the wrong person. The first lies were so subtle that they felt harmless. Small changes in his behavior. A different tone when he spoke, a small hesitation before answering. I ignored it because our history was too long and too strong for me to suspect anything. It started with tiny things. James would forget promises, brush them aside as if they were nothing. He began asking strange questions about my work, my savings, my future plans. I kept telling myself that I was just overthinking, but something inside me kept whispering that something was wrong. I remember the exact moment the first real alarm rang in my head. We were sitting in our favorite coffee shop, the same place where we planned our whole lives as kids, and he casually asked about a business deal I hadn't even mentioned to him yet. When I asked how he knew about it, he laughed it off and changed the subject. I tried to laugh along, but inside something tightened. The feeling stayed with me. Everything escalated when James convinced me to let him manage my savings for a safe investment opportunity. I trusted him blindly. I had no reason not to. I handed him my documents, my accounts, everything. I left town for a week thinking that my life was secure and protected in the hands of someone I loved like a brother. When I returned, nothing was the same. My office was empty. My accounts were frozen. My documents were missing. And on my desk lay a small piece of paper. It said, "Thank you for trusting me. I hope you enjoyed the lesson." I felt the ground disappear beneath me. My throat closed. My hands shook. My best friend had taken everything I worked for and turned it into a cruel joke. When I told my family, they were shocked. Some friends didn't believe me. Others quietly stepped back, as if betrayal was contagious. And James walked around smiling as if nothing had ever happened. He acted innocent, greeting everyone warmly while my world collapsed behind the scenes. Every memory of us together became painful. Our childhood laughter felt like a lie. Our long conversations felt like traps. My trust had been weaponized against me. Grief wrapped around me like chains. Nights passed with no sleep, only the burning question of why he did it. How could someone so close betray me so deeply? I broke down more than once, but the tears slowly dried and something else replaced them. Determination. I realized I couldn't confront him without proof. Not with someone as calculated as James, so I began my quiet investigation. I studied bank statements, searched through emails, traced hidden accounts, and followed every digital footprint he left. Each night I sat with old memories trying to find the exact moment he changed. The anger pushed me forward. I gathered screenshots, transfers, conversations, and background information on every person he had been dealing with. The story of his betrayal became clearer. He didn't make a single impulsive move. He planned everything. And he planned it for years. When I had enough evidence to confront him, I asked him to meet me at the old park where we played as kids. I stood there waiting, feeling the weight of every moment we had shared. He arrived with his usual confident smile like nothing was wrong. He greeted me warmly and said he had missed me. I didn't smile back. My voice was calm and steady when I told him I knew everything. Every lie, every scheme, every attempt to destroy me. His smile trembled. The expression on his face changed in an instant. He tried to deny everything, said I was misunderstanding. He pretended to be hurt that I would even think he could betray me. But I started showing him the evidence one by one, screenshots, bank transfers, emails, messages. His face slowly collapsed. Years of lies cracked in seconds. He tried to justify it by saying it wasn't personal. He claimed he needed money. He claimed he had no choice. But nothing he said mattered. He had made his choice long before this moment. I knew confronting him wasn't enough. Betrayal, this deep, needed accountability. So I took every piece of evidence and exposed him to the authorities. His hidden schemes were uncovered. His illegal transactions made public. The business deals he forged fell apart. His reputation broke faster than my trust had. Friends who once admired him walked away. Family members stopped defending him. Everything he built on lies came crashing down. Watching him face consequences didn't erase the pain, but it brought clarity. Betrayal always comes with a price. In the quiet after the storm, I realized something important. Some betrayals come from enemies, some come from strangers, but the most painful ones come from those we love the most. Trust is fragile. It is a gift that can be turned into a weapon in the wrong hands. When someone breaks it, it doesn't just hurt. It reshapes who you are, but it also awakens something powerful inside you. I had a choice. I could let bitterness consume me, or I could rebuild myself stronger than before. I chose strength. I chose clarity. I learned who my real friends were. I learned who deserved a place in my life. James became nothing more than a lesson carved into my memory. He is a reminder that betrayal is painful, but it can also be a turning point. I rebuilt my career. I reconnected with people who truly cared. I learned to trust again, but cautiously, wisely, and with boundaries. Life teaches you through fire, and I walked through it and came out alive. If you have ever experienced betrayal, you know that it burns deeply. It changes the way you look at the world, but it also reveals your strength. It shows you what you value and what you will no longer allow. Revenge is not always about hurting back. Sometimes it is simply about rising higher than the one who tried to break you. I survived, I rebuilt, and I became unstoppable. And if this story reminded you of someone in your life or made you feel the sting of betrayal again, then you already understand the weight of everything I lived through. Thank you for listening. If you want more gripping narratives filled with real emotion, real betrayal, and powerful lessons, make sure to stay connected with Reddit Sting Stories, where every truth comes with a twist and every twist comes with a lesson.